There. That's tremendous. Now this pressure point here, with the hand, index finger, is on the back of the club. That's now come into play to assist with the forward shaft lean, not the gripping, but assisting with the forward shaft lean. Right, we're on. The hands always lead a trailing club head is the title of this video. That's going to give us compression, forward shaft lean, control of right elbow, control of right hand, control of bend in the right hand, control of strike. It's going to give us full control. Let's go. So the hands always lead a trailing club head. The hands always lead a club head that's trailing behind them. So we're educating the hands once again. Hands lead the trailing club head for strike. So a lot of this comes down to the grip we have on the golf club, the way we hold the golf club. We have to make sure palms face each other in that fashion, not that fashion, not that fashion, but in that fashion. That's going to make the elbow work, it's going to make the rotation work, it's going to make sure that the hands lead the trailing club head. So if I address the ball, and my grip on the golf club, rather than having palms facing in this fashion, my palms face in this fashion, which means my left hand's really strong, my right hand stuck underneath. Left hand really strong, right hand stuck underneath. Palms are facing, but they're facing that way. If they face where they should be, where's the club face going to be? Closed. So palms need to face that way. We need left hand on the front of the club and right hand on the aft of the club. Okay, we probably all know that, but how does that interfere with the hands leading the club head? Well, if I put my right hand underneath, take a strong grip with left hand, right hand underneath, as I come back down to return to this position, that's really awkward. Look at the left shoulder, how high that is. Into this position, I come back down. As I come back down from the right hand being underneath, to get back to that position, the hand comes in front of the right elbow. So right hand comes in front of the right elbow, like so, because it's stuck underneath. So the hand leads the elbow, which in turn lets the club head pass the hands, which is a massive lack of compression. That compression that we need to try and get at impact's gone, because the hands pass the elbow and then the club head passes the hands. We have a straight line from right elbow to club shaft or to sweet spot, instead of straight line from left shoulder down to sweet spot, which is, of course, compression, which is different than that position from the strong grip. And of course what happens there, well, compression is lost. So with a strong grip, the anti-slice grip, let's call it, up, down, the hand gets ahead of the elbow to try and square the face, and then of course the club head passes the hand. We get a clean one, pretty funky. That felt absolutely terrible because the club head was outriding the hands. There was no compression, the compression leaked. That compression there had leaked backwards at impact. Forward shaft lean, compression leakage. I've talked a lot about Hogan in my last dozen videos probably, and how precise he was in placing the hands on the golf club. Now we need to be more educated in this. We need to make sure we put the hands correctly on the golf club to get into these positions. If my hands are correct on the golf club and I've got that right hand over in a great position, so left hand on, right hand on, over, nice, there we go. The V of my right hand goes up to my chin. Hogan's went left, further left, so he was even weaker. But get into that position to be able to return to that, to return there, is going to give us forward shaft lean. Being precise with the placement of the right hand. Getting that right hand precisely on that golf club. There. That's tremendous. Now this pressure point here, with the hand, index finger, is on the back of the club. That's now come into play to assist with the forward shaft lean, not the gripping, but assisting with the forward shaft lean. And of course when that happens, on the way down from that position, come down, because that hand's getting to that position, the elbow leads the hand, so the right elbow leads the right hand. Instead of before we were underneath and the hand led the elbow, the right elbow leads the hand, and then the hands lead the trailing club head. So right elbow leads hand, hands then pass the elbow, and the hands lead the trailing club head. Before, we had hand ahead of elbow, and then club head passing hands. Compression leaked that way. Whereas now, with the good grip, we've got elbow coming down, elbow leading right hand, hands leading the trailing club head, forward shaft lean. I'm sure you can see the difference between the two. The power, obviously the compression, that is power. That is control. The more we can get that shaft leaning forward and that loft taking off that golf club, the more penetrating ball flight we're going to get, less floaty shots. So important. Address position, left hand on the club. Not a super weak grip, not turned massively anti-clockwise, but certainly not on top of the golf club, but on the side of the golf club, gripped in the fingers. Good. Right hand on the aft of the club, placed on correctly. Placed on correctly. Good. Up the top, as I come down, my elbow can lead the hands can lead the trailing club head. Boom. Elbow leads the hands lead the trailing club head because I've placed my hands correctly on that grip. You'll hear the difference in the strike now. That is different, isn't it? So that's two completely different ball strikes. Same velocity applied, same amount of body turn. I didn't try and hit the second one any harder, but you can hear, and I could certainly feel the difference in strike because I had the shaft leaning forward, because I'd held the club correctly and allowed it to sequence, allowed the elbow to lead the hands and then the hands to lead the trailing club head. Elbow to lead hands, hands to lead the trailing club head. I like seeing people being precise about that. We watch Stenson. Stenson is fully focused on his grip. Puts himself in position, hand on. Then those hands don't come off. He's now in place. Elbow, hands, hands lead the club head. Good, precise grip, it's in place. Pure ball strike. There we go. There we go, so I hope that has helped. The precision which is required when placing the right hand, both hands, on the grip should not be neglected. It really has to be an important part of, it's the only point of contact with the golf club, is our hands on the grip. So let's get in the correct position. There, front of the club, aft of the club, grip round. We don't want to be in this position, we don't want to be in that position. We want to make sure we've got those hands facing each other. Back of left hand to target, palm of left hand also to target, marrying up correctly. It's going to marry up the face at impact, it's going to allow the right elbow to lead the hands, and then the hands to lead that trailing club head for the forward shaft lean and the compression strike that you and I both seek. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, subscribe now, it's free. Also the bell notification, if you click that you'll get instant notifications of all my videos, and the thumbs up button helps me share it around YouTube, and that's much appreciated if you just click that now. It's down there somewhere, I don't know.